After a soggy day across the area, the atmosphere energized, producing 2 tornado warnings. You can see the precipitation continuing to move off to the east, but we are expecting a risk for more severe weather tomorrow. In this video, you can see one of the accidents that happened in the heavy rain, keeping law enforcement and first responders busy. Thank you for joining us. I'm Gerald Owens.
And I'm Lena Tillett here in the WRAL Severe Weather Center with meteorologist Kat Campbell. Kat, we saw so much rain today. I feel like we made up for whatever deficit we saw in April. Now there's a chance for storms tomorrow.
And the threat for storms tomorrow is going to be higher than what we saw today, but it's not going to be an all-day rain tomorrow like we saw today. A completely different setup on the way. And tomorrow there's a chance for severe storms. It's a level 1 out of 5 risk for really most of North and South Carolina. Just because you're in the level 1 risk doesn't mean you're guaranteed to see severe storms. It's just the highlighted region where we could see a few severe storms fire up. Damaging wind and hail are the primary concerns, though an isolated tornado can't be ruled out again. The bulk of the rain has cleared out of here. It continues to move to the north and east, but tomorrow storms are going to fire up ahead of this cold front. And tomorrow's weather is more of what you would expect on a typical May day. Just a 20% chance for rain in the morning, though a cloudy start early on. And then it's once we get past lunchtime that we see a few storms popping up 1, 2 o'clock. Those become more widespread as we get later in the afternoon and into the early evening. And the greatest threat for severe weather will be through sunset, but we could see some stronger storms linger as late as 10 o'clock and even rain possibly after that as these storms will gradually be dying down for us. We did have some reported severe weather, trees down across the area tonight, but one of the reports that stood out where there were 4 homes damaged just north of Whiteville from a possible tornado. And Brian Schrader standing by with video of that. Brian?
Yeah, Kat, that apparent tornado caught on camera. I want to take you to that video right now. Katie Watts sent this to us. This is, again, just north of Whiteville in Columbus County, and you can see it spinning there right across that road. Emergency management in Columbus County reports 4 homes damaged around Red Store Road and Old Lumberton Road, just to the north of Whiteville. No injuries reported, thankfully. Also getting some reports of damage in the northern part of Robeson County in the Red Springs and Bowie community. The fire department there sent that video of some downed trees, and we're getting reports of damage in Marion, South Carolina, where on Main Street, storms knocked out windows and took down trees earlier this evening.
Wow, what a sight. Okay, thank you, Brian. The Triangle was not spared, although we didn't have a tornado here, fortunately. This is time-lapse video, though, of the storm clouds from our tall tower cam in southern Wake County. Nice seeing the sun peeking through. Our storm tracker was on the roads for hours, tracking the heaviest rains in our area.
WRAL's Julian Grace is in Raleigh. He's been in the storm tracker all day. You've seen a lot today. Tell us about the damage you've seen, Julian.
Gerald, we did. We saw a lot of damage, and we covered a lot of ground in this guy, the storm tracker. And in fact, the rain was coming down so heavy at one point that we had to slow down just so we could see. Let's take a live look right now, Western Boulevard, where all is quiet right now.
We witnessed a spin out on 440 as a sedan hit a guardrail. And as the rain kept coming, so too did the backups. 64 and Walnut came to a standstill. While on I-85, a vehicle was turned on its side. The rain made roads slick while reducing visibility. On Wade Avenue and Edwards Mill Road, another crash. And a driver snapped this pic of another collision on Holly Springs. Then our cameras were rolling in Garner as the downpour continued, creating more backups and slowdowns, which created heavy runoff in Raleigh, a downed tree in the town of Hillsborough, and flash flooding on Hillsborough Street near the State Fairgrounds.
Well, now that the flash flooding is gone, what happens next? Cleanup efforts will surely be underway. Reporting in Raleigh, Julian Grace, WRAL News.
Thank you, Julian. We will check back in with Kat in a few minutes. And for the latest model runs on tomorrow's storm forecast, wake up with our morning news beginning at 4:30.